After the remote Karakorum highway, we were excited to discover two more contrasting places, Islamabad, the capital, and the famous region of Punjab.
Okay, so Islamabad is a planned city. It was designed back in the 60s, and the first thing they did here was make bridges, and the initial plan was to have no traffic signals. But so each sector has 4 subsectors, like F, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is F7, E is next to it. E7 is exactly opposite F7. Pakistan.
Oh!
I'm starting to be very worried about Marco because he seems to enjoy it a lot. How are you feeling?
It actually feels pretty good.
I told you.
After this beauty session, it was time for some social life, and we were impressed by how modern and westernized Islamabad can be. No cyclist can visit Islamabad without paying a tribute to its critical mass.
Since in the Northern Territories we barely saw any women, we were delighted to see many female riders attending.
Future cyclists on the road! At night, we were invited to a social event. It was a party.
Social event.
And it was really interesting because we got to meet very forward-thinking and open international young artists and a lot of Pakistani people.
What are we having this morning?
Well, what we're having is paratha. It's called aloo paratha. So it's layered with potato and some spices, and it's taken with yogurt. And there's Anif bringing us some fried eggs too on top of it. So typically we eat it with yogurt and stuff, and this is like a Sunday breakfast brunch. It kind of fills you up for half the day.
the funny thing about this market is that I'm the only one wearing shorts.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel okay, but I don't know if it's okay.
But do you feel that people are looking at you?
No. They should, because my legs are gorgeous.
This is a special kind of bread called cornbread. Well, in Urdu we call it makai roti.
Okay.
And along with that we have these lentils, yellow lentils, it's called dal. And then this is our vegetable mix, potatoes and green pepper. Yeah. And then we have white rice with it. And finally we have lassi, which is our yogurt drink. This is our summer national drink.
Very traditional style of Qawwali. Very old, and I think it's 600-year-old.
Oh, wow.
600-year-old composition.
We truly loved our time in Islamabad, but sadly we had to move on. Our next destination? Western Punjab.
That's a big rock.
Yeah, it's actually not a rock. It's a rock sheet. A few kilometers after Islamabad, the landscape changed completely. We've got this savanna feeling going on this morning. And then we come across this river and there's like cows and buffaloes bathing in the river. There's birds flying around. It's a pity about all the rubbish. But it does have an Africa savanna feeling to it, I must say. It's pretty, it's very pretty. We're loving it. Okay, so this is a Pakistani's farmhouse living room. Very simple. We got the water, we got the chairs, we got the sofas, and we have these, which are typical in this area. We've seen them a lot. They're beds. They're made of canvas, and they're comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they've got this thing where the feet are raised, and it's good for your circulation. Yeah, I think it's comfortable, yeah. Tight clean! Since bike touring is not all about pedaling, this morning we're visiting a very, very, very peculiar temple. It's a Hindu temple located in northern Punjab. And I think it's the first time we visit something like this. So let's have a look. I just knocked at the door, but Yoda is not here. Must be on holiday.
Are you okay?
Yeah, luckily I was wearing my helmet.
Oh.
Hey, first fall!
Yeah!
First fall of the trip! Yay, Pakistani! So sadly, we've seen a lot of this lately. It's a pity. It's always a pity seeing rubbish everywhere. Today we have a special escort. So we have two police bikes, armed of course, and then a police truck, also armed, commandos. Yeah! We feel privileged. We feel special. It's actually funny. We're just arguing with the police where we're gonna stay tonight. 421 Adventure is once again not sleeping early tonight because once again the police has told us that it's safe.
To
But
sleep.
it's not safe, but it's safe.
But it's safer in 50 kilometers.
Yeah, so here is not safe, but in 50 kilometers there is another city, which is a beautiful historical city, and where we can sleep. And we said like, no way. So now we're just here waiting for something to happen, and meanwhile we have a big public. Show the public that you are there. Hello.
Many people around us that we couldn't feel the wind and it was so hot.
That was Queen Victoria's Bridge. It wasn't on any maps, but we kind of bumped into it and it saved us about 30 kilometers today.
That's what we like.
So thank you, Vicky. Rest in peace. So it's almost the end of the day. We've done 99.5 kilometers. Look at that. And we're cycling through this beautiful area. Look at that path. And we've just come from there.
Look at this grass.
It's perfect. And we found a water pump which was working.
Which we could filter.
And after 1 minute, these guys come past on a motorbike and they say, "This area very dangerous." I hate it. Why is it dangerous? How is this area dangerous? Anyway, we couldn't stay. They would have probably called the police, who would have moved us at 10 o'clock at night. If you haven't watched last night's episode, then you should. But okay, so let's go. We're almost there.
Let's go to a hotel.
How far are we? 15 k's?
Yeah.
15 k's. Let's go. And we're going to go now down that path. Really fighting the heat. before Lahore. The problem is that this straight line is 50 kilometers long and it's basically like this all the time. Adventure! We're just outside Lahore. We've decided to make one last little break because Aurélie was feeling a bit weak. And we'll see what time we get there. I made a little comment about let's see what time we get there because we got our friends here who have already started asking a lot of questions about our hotel, etc. So hopefully the whole finding a hotel process will be easy. We're really tired, we're really sick of them. So if they start getting annoying, next video we might make it from prison directly for you. Spring cleaning time.
This man is making lassi, and as part of Pakistani hospitality, he gave us some for free.
Where are we going today? We are going to
India!
Inshallah, inshallah.
India! Woo!
That's wrong.
We just got a present! Look at this! Water and juice! Woohoo!
We have been cycling in Pakistan for 1 month and our time here is over now. We are happy to have discovered this country which was unknown to us and we are now ready for a new adventure.
In fact, we are at Wagah,
Yes,
which is the border between Pakistan and India. So that's Pakistan behind us and
India! So we arrived at the border and they said that we overstayed 1 day and the procedure is that we have to go back to Lahore to the immigration office tomorrow morning and extend our visa. Miss Pakistan is over now.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Film.
Ouais.
Souvenir.